It's Saturday, April the 18th, Charlestown Classic Day. First race today was a state bred stakes from Charlestown. It was the Coin Collector. I think it was number 2 here, the Chatter. He had built a 7-5 1-1 record here, and he'd won 4 for 4 state bred events, including 3 stakes. Crowd wasn't fooled. He was 1-9 with 15 minutes to post time. He floated up to 1-5, dueled through the opening
race
quarter.
down the backside. A match race sets up here early with Here the Chatter, the favorite on the inside with a neck advantage. Hero of War is right there putting pressure on the leader. Another 5 lengths back to Breadman's big guy. Then Sir A.J. Munnings, and at the back, it's still Mano Manassas. Around the turn, and Here the Chatter now starting to inch away from the competition. Out there by 2 lengths now as they hit the top of the stretch and extending that lead now to 3. Left back in second. That is going to be Hero of War. Down the center, coming late on the outside, Sir A.J. Munnings with a strong bid. Here the Chatter, though, is clear by 4, and the 1-5 favorite will not disappoint in the opener.
Tripled the bet. First win of the day. The opener at Gulfstream was a 5-furlong turf sprint, 9 winners, 1 allowance. I like number 7, Katie's Kiss. She'd had all kinds of trouble last time, and I thought it darkened her form. Indeed, crowd let her go off.
They run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go on the outside. Katie's Kiss comes to confront the early pace setter, Our Liberty Bay. Back third is Jersey Life. Down the outside, I Will Be Free is coming on. Late run from PJ's Enigma. Inside the final furlong, Katie's Kiss trying to shrug off the challenges. Leads it by 2. On the outside, and I Will Be Free running huge after missing the start.
Katie's Kiss is a winner.
Katie's Kiss wins the opener at Gulfstream.
From Our Liberty Bay.
The second at Woodbine was the first Woodbine 40% Club Play of the year. Typically, once the Gulfstream meet finishes, I have a summer racing season and then a fall championship season. But this year, we are going to Europe for 3 weeks in July. Can't wait for that. So I decided to combine the summer and the fall into a Road to the Breeders' Cup handicapping project. And I usually handicap and focus on one track where I handicap daily, and so this year I decided to focus on Woodbine because I'll be there in September for the Woodbine Mile. So I bought from Progressive Handicapping their Woodbine handicapping book. It was free through a download, and so I went to the 40% Club, and I had some picks today here on Saturday. And the first 40% Club pick of the year was in the second at Woodbine today, Alpha Away. Alpha Away is being sent out by Mark Fournier, who wins 55% of the time when starting a runner in a claiming race below 40,000. Today was for 8,000. Cutting back in distance, this one was moving from 6 to 5 furlongs, and when Diego Garcia was on board, and he was, well, he was not the favorite. He left the gate at 5-2. As they went through the turn, he was chasing the 3-5 favorite. Stretch duel.
Leads it by a length and a half. Getting closer now is Alpha Way in second. Back in third, Golden Abbey, 22-2 for the opening quarter. Cavaletta's in 4th position. Then Cutie Girl, Canadian Lady. They come over to the top of the stretch, and it's Classic La-Di-Da. She's the filly to catch. Classic La-Di-Da. Down to the inside, here comes Alpha Way to turn up the heat. And on the outside is Golden Abbey. Desperate now is Classic La-Di-Da. Surging is Alpha Way. Alpha Way is caught. Classic La-Di-Da. Alpha Away on the outside by a note.
Doubled the bet. Nearly $40 on the first Woodbine handicapper pick of the year. Woo! That's awesome. The second at Aqueduct was my best bet in New York. It was the Grade 2 Distaff Handicap. First graded stakes selection today came in New York. It was my best of the day, the Grade 2 Distaff Handicap. La Verdad would have been a top pick anyway, but today she was facing only 3 others, man, and she was lone speed, double man. She broke on top A long shot gave her a little pressure early, but then she said,
And
see ya.
Air of Distinction's going to put some pressure on, and now Air of Distinction draws even, and La Verdad is down on her inside. It's 2 lengths more back to Frivolity and Mamduha, and they're side by side, 3rd and 4th after a 22-1 opening quarter mile. So La Verdad gets an early test here and leads the way a half a length. Now heading away. La Verdad getting away from Air of Distinction, who is back running in second and bearing out on the turn. Then comes Mamduha and Frivolity on the inside. They're coming to the top of the stretch, and it's La Verdad in front. Air of Distinction is bolted at the top of the lane. La Verdad has run 44 4 for a half and leads the way by 4. Then Frivolity and Mamduha, and Air of Distinction is on the far outside. It is La Verdad in front by 4 at the 16th pole. Mamduha, Frivolity, and Air of Distinction can't handle the truth. It's La Verdad in the distance.
30 to win on La Verdad. Grade 2 Distaff handicap. Woo! Having a good day. The third at Aqueduct. We were on the turf. Turf racing has returned to New York. I like number 4 Market Outlook in this non-winners 1 allowance. She rattled off 3 straight buyers in the low to mid 80s, which were among the best in the field. She stalked the pace into the turn.
Into the stretch, Peaceful Talk. Right alongside is English Minister. And on the outside, Market Outlook still with work to do. Into the final furlong. Peaceful Talk on the inside. Market Outlook's coming now. Market Outlook storms to the front and is pulling away late from Peaceful Talk and English Minister, then Speeding Comet.
The 6th at Pimlico was my best bet of the day there in Maryland. It was the Stormy Blues for 3-year-olds sprinting 5 furlongs on the turf. I like the program favorite, number 7 Lady Shipment. She debuted on the dirt, did not run well. Since then, she'd had 3 races, all daylight wins, 2 on the turf, and 1 on synthetic, which often plays like turf. She looked to be a lone speed, but I thought maybe somebody'd go with her. I didn't think it made any difference. She went off as the 1-2 favorite. She broke sharply, had to duel through the opening quarter.
Dropped some 7 or 8 off the front, then Spotted Heart. Stream Song, second last position, and Irish Jasper is the trailer into the far turn. 3/8 to go. Lady Shipment firing out there, 21 3. The opening quarter, she's pouring on the speed, opening up a length and a half. And on the outside, Harlan's Honor is keeping pace with her from the 2nd spot. And Just Look At Me now back in 3rd. They're into the stretch now, about 3/16 of a mile left to go. And still, Lady Shipment, and a furlong left to go, putting on a dazzling display of feet in a 44 4/2 mile. Lady Shipment, she's just running against the wind. Lady Shipment and Eduardo Nunez opening up 5 at the line.
Long gone, Lady Shipment, 20 to win at Pimlico. 7th at Woodbine in a 6.5 furlong sprint for maiden special weight 3-year-olds. My pick in an upset was number 4 Breaking Lucky, 9-2 in the program. But here's the thing: his last time out, he'd run in an ultra key race that had seen Wisecracker, who'd run 2nd to Todd Pletcher's star Kozan, and Wisecracker had come back to win at Keeneland. And so Breaking Lucky running 4th in that race, I thought he'd move forward today, returning to his home track at Woodbine. Track 4 to 5 favorite into the turn.
And Breaking Lucky comes on from McElhaney on the outside of Confront as they straighten away. Breaking Lucky has poked ahead in front. Confront tries to respond. Wins Stanley between horses and to the outside Pat Daddy. And it's Breaking Lucky in the last 16th of a mile. Pat Daddy's trying hard, but will be second best. Second best of Breaking Lucky, who won it by a length and 3/4.
Breaking Lucky, doubled the bet, over $40. Whew, that's nice. The 4th at Santa Anita was the co-featured La Puenta, 9 furlongs on the turf for 3-year-olds. The favorite was number 2 Papa Cool, and he was my top pick. Problem was he'd never been 9 furlongs before, but none of these guys had ever been 9 furlongs, and his last 2 speed figures much better than everybody else's with one exception, and that one speed figure was in the last race when he was 2nd to Papa Cool. Hall of Fame rider Gary Stevens had him riding the rails, saving all the ground into the turn, split horses as they hit the top of the stretch.
Past the 3/8 they go, and any time, any place now being taken on by Perfect Temptation. On the far side, Rockin' Robin, Papa Cool looks for room right behind them, and Ride Hard Cowboy looking for somewhere to go too. They are homeward bound, and any time, any place, but now Papa Cool hooks off the rail, and Papa Cool just exploding through under a hand ride here from Gary Stevens. But Papa Cool, very impressive, strides away to win it. Wow.
Triple the bet on Papa Cool. Nice, my 4th stakes winner of the day. The 10th at Charlestown was a Robert Hilton Memorial for 3-year-olds. I like number 3, Controlled Stake, who figured to be the favorite. He'd won 2 of his last 3. The one loss came when he finished a best of the rest third behind 2 horses who are multiple stakes winners. My only concern was he was going to come from off the pace, and it seemed like speed had been holding today. Sure enough, as they approached the far turn, he was sitting in third, then he made his move.
The advantage. In between horses Attempt the Dream and 3 wide, moving towards the lead is Control Stake. He's up there and he takes the lead now on the turn. Back in 4th is Charitable Annuity, then comes Estimated Profit, and up the rail is One More Time. Shaking loose now as they hit the top of the stretch. Control Stake is even money and opening up under Cornelia Vasquez by 3. Down the center of the track, coming into second. Here comes Charitable Annuity. Up the rail is One More Time, but it's Control Stake. You're a winner by 5.5.
Control Stake at Charlestown. Doubled the bet. The finale at Aqueduct was a maiden special weight, and we were on the turf. My pick was the second half of the entry, Fundamental, and he had been out only once, but she was checked not once but twice, and still was only beaten 2.5 lengths. And the winner came back to beat winners with top jockey Irad Ortiz on board. Sure to be the favorite. Sure enough, went off at 4-5, made his move to the top of the stretch, and then seemed to hang like he was not going to do any more running. And all of a sudden, Ortiz asked, and she gave a burst.
Finishing fast on the far outside, Private Relations. Vea storming up on the outside, but it's Private Relations in front. Vea, Fundamental, and here comes the Catman, Can too, on the far outside, but Fundamental is closing strongly. And here's Fundamental and the Catman, Can, Fundamental.
Double bet. That's my 11th win of the day. Nice day.